Hey everyone, welcome back for more Temtem. Glad to have you back. Glad you're here. I just wanted to share a couple of things. Stick Tem album. Yes, we didn't get any new stickers here, so just in case you were wondering, I forgot to share that at the end of last episode. But yeah, we just got our ice skates, so everything is fall is coming up January. So we're gonna head back. I want to say actually to head back to Nanga because I kind of want to follow that up. And then, so here's a couple of things that I want to do. Okay, I want to follow up the quest line for Nanga. Let's see if we can find. Ooh, look! Oh yeah, by the way, these are the skates. They look great, aren't they amazing? Okay, we can stop wearing the Balsado gear now. It just feels incomplete without the hat. You know, I'd keep it on because it was always my dream growing up to be a Balsado guy. I'm a Balsado man. But we're gonna go ahead and just put on our shirt, call it a day. I wonder if there's anything, if there's any like cool Temtem here. Let me just scope this out real quick, guys. Ooh, a Deandry. Okay, let's see if we can try to get this Deandry here. Nice, we got it. What are your stats? What are your stats? Wow, I mean, but its special attack is booty, and so is its stamina. Special defense, I can stomach being low. Just because, you know, it's an element, it's not a neutral or whatever. I can stomach special defense being low because I would be remiss or reticent to put Deandry up against its weakness. But stamina being low? I mean, and special attack? Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, I feel like we keep her. How low? Okay, I know stamina is 8, right? But how low is 8 to this Temtem? We'll find out. I mean, we're gonna keep her because the rest of the stats are good. It's very rare you get that many greens, actually, so... Let's see. I'm gonna check here a couple of more times to see what else we get. Ooh! Oh, is this like a good place to get Deandrys? Oh, he's not very good releasing. Okay, you know what? Beggars can't be choosers. We're going to stick with the other... we're gonna stick to Deandry, okay? Because she has... what is that thing called again? Why don't I remember these things? Oh wait, we can actually go to Ulterior Amnesia now. We're gonna go ahead and change our Temtem out. First, we've got to heal all of our Temtems. Look at them. They're beleaguered. Like, look at that. That's pretty well balanced, right? Pretty well rounded. Stamina was, you know, below average, but everything else, special defense is a little below average, 35 being I think the threshold. I think 36 is in green. But then you look at this and you're like, wow, you know, speed's really high, which is great. Attack, normal attack is high, but I mean that doesn't really matter if you have settling, normal attack is nice. This thing is kind of a tank and it's fast, but it just doesn't hit for a lot. Anyways, well, look, it doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. It only matters if you're like PvPing, but I don't know. You get caught up in the stat game. It's a numbers game, really. All right, with all that squared away, let's head down to this long ice area, skate our way all the way down to Anak Volcano, and we're gonna have to do that first before we check out the Great Banyan Tree, just because we don't have a grappling hook. Okay, so where were we? Can't believe we went the long way around. I think I did that in my first playthrough of the game as well, not knowing where to go, because I didn't read the text on the right. That's why I have it pinned. I was like, I'm gonna be better about it, you know. Anyways, just didn't look at the right side. Okay, what is over here? Is this really? This is fast. I didn't realize how drastic of a shortcut this area is. Oh, it's above me. That's what that zone is. Yeah, I did pass that earlier. This is nice, being able to ice skate like this. Ah, what a relief. Okay, now we're gonna go to the Anak Volcano and get this item right here. Weakener. Subtracts 20 TV from special attack. Oh, okay. Let's just heal here, just because if we get knocked out, we will respawn in the last Emporium, I believe. So let's go ahead and just do that. Not that we're gonna get knocked out. Don't count on it, pal. Not today. We're undefeated, technically, when it comes to, you know, losing outright. No entry, scientific personnel, only risk of death. Bring it. I like to live life on the edge. Anak Volcano, the fiery heart of the goddess. And then we have that tamer there. Let's battle. Halt, scientific personnel only, go back to your village. Relax, I'm with Bolsado too, I am not wearing my outfit. Oh, they never told me that. What's the password? I bet you none of these options are the password. Let's say Pick Bridge. I feel like Bolsado prevails is too obvious, and Red Anak is, I mean, also too obvious. I feel Pick Bridge is way out there. That's an old password, but it checks out. You may proceed. Yes, go ahead. They need help with something in the lab. Never mind the grunts. They won't bother you. What? First off, I'm wearing the outfit just because of the RP. Completely forgot. I don't know why I took it off. But okay, really? Is that? Are you serious? Oh, I was gonna talk to this guy, right? He's a Temtem tamer. He's a player, I mean. Security breach, perimeters in breach. Report with the doctors at once. Wait, are you serious? I don't have to fight anybody? Also, there's Temtem here? Ooh, Banapes! I didn't realize there's Banapes here. Could have saved me a lot of time farming. What is happening over here? You've got an average crystal, great. Wait, seriously? Like, I don't have to fight any of these tamers? Or Bolsado guards? Ooh, yes, the Ryber. Definitely want to get the Ryber. I love the Ryber, like, I really do. And the thing is, there's no point stacking up on 2 fire types. Rested. Increases attack and special attack by 30% during the first turns the Temtem starts the battle. That's not that bad, honestly. But yeah, we'll go ahead and TNR. Oh! Stop right there, intruder. What? Who, me? I'm with the team. Sure, what's the password? Huh? Hanky Pantson? Lady Anak? Let's do Hanky Pantson. You fool, there's never been any password. Oh, come on. What's going on? I thought I had it in. Okay, I guess you can avoid fighting the first guy. That's hilarious. Hilarious. Alright, so the Velour is weak to water and melee. So let's go ahead and switch that out for these two here. Willow and Hazel, our Skunch and Platypal? I forget what the secondary name is for the Platypat. Or for Willow, I should say. I'm wearing your costume! Nah, it's better to fight these tamers anyway, you know what I mean? Or Bolsado guards. Let's go ahead and Toxic Fang and then Martial Strike. Oh wait, I Toxic Fanged. I should have did the water attack. But this should be enough. Oh! Resistant to Toxic. Good to know though, good to know. Alright, but this will knock it out. Water Blade, Martial Strike. Yeah, that's what I meant to do. And poof into the darkness. Wow, what a move. Gorgeous animations there. We have Ice Cube. I forgot we have that on Hazel. That's hilarious. Okay, we're gonna use Martial Attack on Crystal, and then Water Blade should finish off Raze. There we go. I love Raze though. I wish I could double up and have... it just feels like a waste of having 2 fire types, you know? And I think they're 2 strictly fire types. And Crystal knocks itself out. Love to see it, love to see it. DeAndre's getting some levels like that. Grandpa and Nesla. So, I don't actually know what Nesla is weak against. I know it's resistance to electricity. I think it nullifies electricity, actually. We're gonna go ahead and switch you out for Scaravolt, and then we're gonna use Toxic Fang on Nesla. Let's see how it takes. Oh, it's a weakness. Love it, love it. Okay. Toxic beats water, so there you go. Oof. Come on, Willow. Yikes, Willow, hang in there. Nice. Oh, it knocked itself out. Love that. Take no chances, Thunderstrike. I will say, like, that's what I really like that about Temtem, is that you can use your big moves. Oh, Willow, rip. In Pokemon, you have that, I think it's, I forget what it's called, but you have like a point system, so you can't always use the moves that you want sometimes because they kind of like run out of points and things. But in this game, stamina, you know, is for every battle, so it always feels like you can use your big moves anytime you want to. Anyway, platoon down, I repeat, platoon down, 414. Okay. So we're gonna have to leave right now, I think. Let me see how far. There's a jump there. We're just gonna be avoiding a lot of battles here. I think we just want to fight the tamers here. Oh, bomb plus, like that. Oh, over here, over here? Oh, up here, up here. Okay, that's where you go. Ah, okay. So before we press on, let's go ahead and run back the Temporium. In case you didn't notice, I did use my Tennyson's files, so we have to do this the old-fashioned way. Alright, good sir, good sir. Hey, wait, I'm not one of them. What are you doing here, then? Just trying to make a living, Outlander. Oh, right, these are the people who mine, right? My orchid just died when the volcano went to eruption and lost my whole harvest. New airships are going to be my usual buyers, so all that's left for me is to sell my fruit to those Belsados wherever they are. Really? Tough decision, but I understand. Again, remember, Temtem is a cruel and terrible world filled with tragedy and reflective of today's social issues. The world of Temtem is a brutal and uncaring place, so it's a tough decision. I understand quite clearly. Thank you. I don't like them much, but I need to feed my children. If this goes on, I don't know what I'll do. Again, you can put the blame on the Belsado gang, like, or on even on him, and say like, oh yeah, you shouldn't be feeding them, yada yada yada. But you know what? He's got to provide for his kids. If he's trying to sell to, you know, locals and whatever, and they're not buying as much as the Belsado gang is, then you got to go where the money is. All right? It just, what are you gonna do? Let your children starve? Think about that, folks. The Belsado gang is giving the community, local towns, everything that they can have. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, kind of.
What you're doing here is unethical. It's immoral. I'll fight it.
I feel like sometimes, you know, to oversimplify children's stories, we have like these other stories that sort of happen, but then when you put them in the wider range of things, it's just, it's kind of like, okay, well, if you're the local supplier and you need to feed your kids, you're gonna sell the Belsado game. You're gonna tell him not to? I mean, come on. If there was any other way, certainly he would have thought about it, wouldn't he? He wouldn't need some. I think we're like 15 or 13 years old. He wouldn't need a 13-year-old to tell him what to do. Oh, Magmus! And there's 2 of them. Nice. I really like their evolve form. I'm not gonna lie. Not that I would ever want to lie to you, but I do like their evolve form. Let's go ahead and see if we can capture them. We have to be careful. They are 17 and 18, so we don't want to knock them out. Yeah, stats are bad. Thick skin. Damage taken from a wind technique is reduced by 50. Alright, anyways, we're releasing TNR. How about the female? Do you have better stats? It has better stats than the other one comparatively, I think. We're gonna Tem deck you. If we see another Magmus, we'll go ahead and capture some more. It's not a crime to be part of a Belsado sympathizer? Who? Yeah, no, I know. I'm wearing your outfit. I am Belsado. Stop attacking me. Found a heater, a flask, instant bottle, wear gloves before opening, heals a cold or frozen Temtem. Interesting. What's over here? Ooh, items. Love to see it. 2 tonics. Whoops. Oh, Volver! I mean, a Volver is a... I mean, both the Volver and the Magmus have really cool evolutionary lines. So let's go ahead and see if we can try to get this. We do want to be careful here. I'm going to open up with a temp card. Are we going to catch it? Nice. First time throw. So it's not too bad. I just don't like this trait. But you know what? We'll hold on to it. The SVs are really, really tempting. Anyways. Oh, this is the rock wall. Daredevil. Not one of them. Cool. I'm tired of hiding in the shadows. Nice to see you, fellow lover of extreme sports. Extreme sports? Exactly, man. I love the adrenaline. Sneak past a small army of ununiformed fanatics? Check. Enter an active volcano? Check. Climb a sheer rock face? Working on it. I live for this, man. You're pretty crazy. You're pretty insane. You're pretty cool. Actually, I think so. I mean, look, we see all that all the time, right? A video going viral on YouTube of someone doing a really crazy, borderline asinine thing to do. I love that stuff. I'm not as brave as those people, so I live vicariously through the screen. I think you're cool, Daredevil. I mean, look, your first name is Dare, last name Devil, and I think you're pretty cool. That's right, man. So anyway, I'm just doing it for the thrills. It's just for science, man. S-C-I-N, science. Ever heard of the spirit of Anak? You're gonna tell me anyway. Actually, I'm not. Tell me about the spirit again then. Jeez, so soft. I believe it's up there, man, on that rocky ledge. Get some climbing gear and let's find out what the spirit looks like. Oh, yeah, I need climbing gear. That's another, like, thing that I need. Climbing gear. As you saw, there's a player. Ooh, hey, Volver. Volver's so cute. It is so darn cute. Yeah, Magmus and Volver have really interesting evolutionary lines. Alrighty, got those 2 items up there. So there are items all the way over here. You need to rock climb the other 2 areas in the north. So I'm just gonna go to the Temporium and then head all the way back. Alright, and we're back. So I'm using scent now because I am kind of annoyed by the amount of wild encounters. It is frequent, folks. Alright, we're gonna use it again. So we checked every side here. We checked all the way up north. Now we're heading south. And it looks good. Oh, there's an item out here. Got a heater, nice. And Belsado guards, love that. The intruder's approaching the lab. I repeat, the intruder is approaching the lab. So this lab wasn't here before? How are you, like, operating all these, like, machines under such immense heat, huh? Answer me that, Belsado gang. Okay, so let's go ahead and... we gotta use Clairvoyant and Scarebolt here. The one time I pull up my Willow, there's no fire types. Love that. Windburst. Okay, good. It's great to... let's do Psy Surge on Skunch. It's great to hit Pigapick first in a lot of ways because of that double, like... I forgot what skill it is, but it makes them... it gives them a copy of itself, essentially. Oh! What a move. Big plays. Knocked out my Scarevolt. I wonder if that means my Scarevolt loses a turn. Rybert coming in. I guess we just hit with DC Beam, maybe? Okay, we're gonna switch you out for Willow. Go ahead, hit with DC Beam, it's just faster. We want to make sure we hit Pigapick before it uses its double move or mirror image thing going on. Ugh, wish I could hit it with Thunderstrike. It's not using that technique. Okay, maybe it just doesn't have it. That's good. Let's go ahead and use... I want to go Water Blade here. Let's just do Aqua Bullet Hell. Let's not even risk it. DC Beam on Pigapick. Nice. Tiandre is leveling. We got Barnshee. Okay, we're gonna DC Beam. It should be a ×4 because I believe Barnshee is Psychic. Oh, Venomous Claw is Psychic and Wind. So ×4. Yeah. Great. Look at him. Run! Go! Get a doctor! You know why? It's because we're killing their Temtem. We're not giving them the opportunity to faint. We are actually slaughtering them as they are down. This is a brutal game, guys. This game is M for everyone. Okay, that jumps down. That's a shortcut out of here. Good to know. Those are Balsado doctors. So let's go ahead and fight them. Okay, doctor, run away. They're already... I thought for half a second, I was like... I thought they were saying, run, doctor. They're all dead. He's killed them all. Alright, so let's go ahead and Aqua Bullet Hell the Raz, and then we're not going to mirror match the Scotch. We're going to go straight for Clairvaux here. It's hard. I think, for me, I found it difficult to mirror match the Scotch. So there you go. It won't matter. It won't matter. Let's go ahead and hit Venomous Claws, and then we will Psy Surge. Oh boy. And that's it. Times 4. Why is it times 4? It's a melee neutral. Oh boy. Savage Barbarian, I know. They have every right to say this to me because of the violence that I am committing upon their Temtem. It is not a pretty sight, folks. Regrettable, I find. You're just going to destroy what you don't understand. Careful, buddy. No, explain. I want to be Balsado. I'm on your side. Was in charge of the fire research team. We're looking for ways to increase the pressure and temperature of the Anak Volcano. So Dr. Hamijo could use that to modify his crystal Temtem into something even harder. So I developed this. Fire chip. Oh, thanks for giving it to me. Damage done with the fire technique is increased by 10%. Ooh. Just take it and leave me alone, okay? What's this? Oh, he's just gonna repeat it. All this was for Temtem research? Question mark? Yes, well, in a way, Dr. Hamijo, has been working on hybridizing crystal and fire. He's a visionary. He's also close to creating a new variety of diamond Temtem. He was close. We were close. We had to increase the temperature in the caldera and dial it up to the pressure at which lava flows, but so what? These people are used to eruptions. It just makes some smoke and some ashes. The science is worth it. This is not science. It technically is science, despite how cruel and cold that gesture of what he said was. But nonetheless, you're making bioweapons, it sounds like. No, you're making Temtem. We're weaponizing Temtem is what you're doing. You're making weapons for Balsado. That's one way of looking at it, but I don't care much about the motives of Clan Balsado. I just joined for the chance to make groundbreaking inventions. And that's how it always starts, you know? That's how it is. Sometimes you have to join grossly criminal organizations in order to further any kind of scientific research because no one else wants to do any kind of research, right? You joined criminals to do immoral things? Chill, me. Chill, rascal me. Okay? Immoral things. I'll give them this, okay? They're causing eruptions, volcanic ash, bad for the health, bad for the island. Totally on your side on that. But to say that it was good prior to Balsado, look, let's just take a outsider perspective here, okay? Not even related to the Balsado gang. First off, you have child labor, as per the airship. You have the underserved being worked to their bones because they can't provide for their children. You have an education system that seems to be mainly centered toward wealth and inequality. The children in that quest where we're essentially doing nepotism to help to uplift that family. Oh, also another one, Zadar is completely turning a blind eye to Max We didn't support Max, we didn't help Max, we didn't do anything for Max. We're all doing it for me, right? We all helped me, the protag, and so Max went down the dark path. So as much as you want to say, you know, take the higher ground and be all snooty and say, oh yes, Balsato, completely immoral, and no one's saying that they aren't, but to say life without Belsato is any better? Oh my goodness. I'll say this. Belsato allowed for that guy to pay to get money to pay for his kids, you know, by selling fruit and all that stuff. Belsato's giving these people, these jokers, jobs. Belsato, having beaten this lab assistant, given me an item, you know, has given me something, so I gained by Belsato's existence.
Yup.
You know, so moral high ground, I'm better than that kind of thing. I don't swing with it. I don't lean with it. I'm not with you on it, you know? I'll choose the options that are available to me. I'll say, are you really that blind because of all the destruction you have caused and the threat of eruption, okay? I will say that. But to be like, you joined criminals doing moral things. Look, I'm no better. Do you think nepotism is good? Do you think what I'm doing for that family to create nepotism in order for them to have access to a higher degree? What about other families? Why doesn't every other NPC family ask me to uplift their children? So I'm not one to speak.
I said shut up. As in close your mouth and stop talking.
Are you really that blind is what I'll say. Just don't hurt me, okay? I want no part in this. I'm just going to wait it out here. I won't get in your way. Don't worry. You sit here. You sit tight, my friend. You are a good man. You're a good guy. No, okay, I know, I'm kind of kidding. But you know, these children's games, sometimes they can take wild leaps of logics just to prove a horseshoe point. And part of me just wishes Crema did a little better in that regard, but whatever. Children's game. Okay, so who are you? Grab those files, that folder, those are the stress results and of the last batch. Pansun wept. It's the intruder, run away. I'll delay them. It's okay, I'm with you, ma'am. Ma'am, I am with you. I hear you. I am your friend. Look at my uniform. Alright, let's say Water Blade here. Sand Splatter 1, just in case Water Blade isn't strong enough. Oh, it is strong. Oh boy. Alright, we're gonna Sand Splatter here. Alright. So another Sand Splatter would knock out that Magmus. Let's see the third Pokemon. I know it's Temtem, guys. I'm just kidding. Banapé. Okay. Let's go and target Banapé down. We're gonna do Aqua Bullet Hell on Banapé and Sand Splatter on Magmus and call it a day. You have no idea what you're doing. We're already decades ahead of Nanto Labs research, you brute. Right, because Aubrey, there's also a research science thingy-majobbers. Got it. Okay, so that's there. Yes, use the scent. Well, let's get this. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, poor Temtem! And that returns another negative iteration 72 using Crystal Batch C voltage increased by 30%. Overall performance about 11 times better, way below expectations for Project Anaher. Need higher pressure in crucible chambers, hotter lava in lateral ducts. You just killed that Temtem? Must send another envoy to Lady Lodi. Need better equipment, lab conditions, or just appalling. Try again. Better, one step closer to creating a real diamond Temtem. You have some explaining to do, good sir. Huh? What? What are you doing in my lab? This goes against all procedures and regulations. Your very presence here is contaminating the batch. Leave at once. Oh, you must be that dojo thug the lab assistants kept talking about. Lady Lodi was supposed to deal with you. Always trust Aristos to do nothing. The boss is going to hear about this. How am I supposed to make any progress if I have to take care of all the contingencies myself? My research is too important to be interrupted now. I'm close to a perfect diamond Temtem, and this time I will not be stabbed. He just killed that. See, that's another thing. You could be like, oh my god, Dr. Hamijo just killed that Temtem. What a brute, right? What a brute. What have we been doing? We've been massacring and killing every Temtem we've seen. And eating them. What Dr. Hamijo does is no different than what we do. Let's switch you out for Scarevolt. We didn't heal, which is kind of a bummer. And we'll Martial Strike Gazuma. The Doctor is no different than what we do. We capture, we feint. You know, our kill count, or feint count if you want to call it, I bet you is like 10 times larger than anything Dr. Hamijo has done in his research. Can you imagine the amount of Temtems, if you've played this game, imagine like taking into consideration all the Temtems you feinted just to grind and kill them and to level up your own Temtems and then to like beat other people's Temtems. The amount of violence you cause is greater than anything Dr. Hamijo has ever done. Honestly, I'm being serious right now. Consider it. You are walking destruction everywhere you go, Tamer. Scarevolt is no longer poisoned. Okay. Oh, Scarevolt might go down. Hopefully he doesn't have... Oh, I love how he pulls out his cards. Oh, Zoibion. Oh boy, that's Max's evolved form. Max's evolved form, yes. That is what Max turns into. No, that is his Temtem's final evolutionary state, I believe. We're gonna go ahead and DC Beam Psypat here. Let's see, Digital is weak to other Digital? That's wild. Okay, what else beats Digital? Electricity. So, because Psypat can be weak against Venom, or Poison, we're going to hit Zybian with a DC Beam. And is it resistant? Let's see. Okay, I think we can hit you with Inner Strength as well. I just want Zybon or Jalbion to be dead because I don't know what it does. It's unpredictable. It could kill me. So let's just knock it out. Good. Didn't even give it an opportunity to move. We got Stare coming in. What a fool. Should have used your Psypat to do some damage to knock out my Temtem. But you're an NPC, what do you know? Okay, so we're gonna DC Beam Psypat. We're gonna pull out here to pull in... What was it? What do we have? A Taifu? Yes. Banapiece, time to shine. Bye, Scarevolt. You fought well, pal. You fought well. Let's pull out Willow, because Willow has a Venom attack. Sure, Psypat or Taifu will no longer be alerted now, or is alerted, so you can't put Taifu to asleep. You can't put Taifu asleep, which is not something we ever planned on doing, you idiots. Let's go ahead and Ember Taifu. Nice. What is that? Attack down? What is that? Defense down. Allergic spread. Not concerned. Alright. Toxic Fang because we're a toxic player and we don't and we're gonna use Fire Tornado because we're just toxic as a tamer. Super toxic. Love the way it looks. Toxic Fang. Alright, come on, do it. There we go. Dr. Hamijo, I am Clan Balsado's worst fear, unless you let me join. How could you? Those were prime specimens of genetically enhanced combat optimized Temtem. We earned a K. Okay, that's more like it. This is Nanto Labs all over again. The black forces of ignorance and obstructionism foil my advances again. You lot, if you could understand what I was trying to achieve here, we could be centuries ahead if men of science weren't harassed like that. Once again, I have to retreat into the shadows to fight another day. I'm with you, Dr. Hamijo. And if you were supported, you probably wouldn't have to resort to such barbarity in your experiments, huh?
You need to leave!
Of course, guys, I'm the goody two-shoes. I'm just sorta kidding. Bye-bye, Hamijo. Alright, look at this Temtem. Is it dead? What has that Dr. Hamijo been doing with this poor Temtem? It looks like a crystal and fire hybrid. Wow, that's dope. I can't leave it here. It's a mighty... I should take good care of it. It's a mighty weapon. It's my duty as a tamer. It's my duty as a tamer, and take good care of it. It's just like, you know, what happens if I say it's a mighty weapon? Do I get like a spanking? Do I get scolded? I'm gonna say it's a mighty weapon. Clan Bolsado was planning to use it for its own plans. Now I will use it for mine. Look at me. RP. Look at that. Is it the man that makes the uniform, or the uniform the man? Anahar, come with me. Oh my goodness. You've got a new Temtem. Anna here. Yay. Trauma? Is it straight? Holy crap. After being attacked, if hit by a physical technique, gets defense down. If hit by a special technique, special defense down. Wow. Look at its defense and special defense though. It is at 50. Oh my goodness. Anna here. I feel like we should keep it for story reasons, but I also feel like the humane thing is to release Anna here, right? I feel like that's the right thing to do. We're releasing it, guys. That's our RP, okay? You want to do this right? You know what? I'll even say this. In my journey's end, I'll release all my Temtem. I'm kidding. Oh my goodness. Guys, get a grip. It's a video game, okay? It's a video game. You've been caged up long enough, Anna here. Be well. Goodbye. Yes. And done. I have to get out of here. Where to next? I should get back to Nanga and see if Carlos can give me a hand. Let's go. Anna here? We have unfinished business with Clan Balcelta? Does the game not register it as released? What happens if you release Anna here? I don't know, but I've released it. So I guess it just follows along for a while. And then we jump off. Okay, before we go, I do want to see if there's any, like, last items around here or whatever. Okay, so it looks like there are other areas that are inaccessible right now because we don't have the climbing gear, so we're gonna go ahead and move on. Okay, so it looks like we should report back to Carlos. Is there anything of interest here? No, not that I can see. Okay, let's go ahead and head back to Carlos in Nanga proper and wrap up what we need to wrap up here. He might even give us a grappling hook so we can further explore the Great Banyan Tree. Here we are. So I snuck into the alternate amnesia and tracked her down to that giant banyan where they're barricaded, and then January showed up. January, I know that name. Yes, I'm the one yelling at you to pay me money. Did you have your wallet back, ma'am? A young tamer fresh from the Arisola dojo. I believe you two met in Denez. Oh yes, in Turquesa, now I remember. Seemed like a good egg. Yeah, I really wish, after beating Sophia, there was a lot more pomp and circumstances there. A lot more fanfare to make you really feel like you know, that was like your dojo initiation. Anyways. Oh yes, in Turquesa, now I remember. Seemed... Okay, yeah, I just read that. You think January is involved with the Balsado? Yes. Yes, I am. And I am wearing their uniform, I am joining them, and I will right the ship, okay? They've done a lot of questionable and immoral things, but so have I. No one is, you know, clean of this, so I will join them and I will fix them. I'm sure it's a negative. January kicked them out of the Windward Fort and then helped me infiltrate the giant banyan. Yeah, isn't that weird how you were able to do that so successfully? With a one-man army? And so I found out something. Lady Lodi was behind the fracas in Windward Fort, and she was also at the giant banyan. That links her to Dr. Hamijo, who obviously has made some very unsavory allies since the time he was expelled from Nanto Labs. I wonder if January... Speak of that devil. Speak of the vile sin. Hey, January. Stop eavesdropping and join us. Never speak my name in vain again, Tahini. You don't know me. You don't know me like that. Again, we meet January, although not exactly how I would have liked. Well, boss, January stopped Dr. Hamijo dead in his tracks, and if you ask me, I'm pretty happy January showed up. That means I'm fooling you well, Carlos. I am gaslighting you. Indeed, well, it's obvious that something big is going on here. Lady Lodi and Dr. Hamijo are very unlikely friends, a disgraced Arborian aristo and a subpunky renegade scientist working together. And we don't even know why. What are they working on? January has foiled the Anak operation, but that looked like a part of their bigger plan, or part of a bigger plan. I don't see them organizing something like this on their own. Someone is coordinating them. We don't know who, and we don't know what for. Clan Belsado, whatever it is bigger than we thought. Well, you're the detective. Detect! What do you suggest we do? And you're the client, ma'am. You did something about the Arch-Tamers. Arch-Tamers? I was hesitant to contact them over something so trivial, but you're right. This is too big for us alone. Very well, let's see if I can raise the 4 Arch-Tamers. I think I know where to find at least one of them. 4 Arch-Tamers. What is going on here? What is all this noise? By the by, this... I don't remember any of this, so I think this is the farthest I've ever been in Temtem. So anything after this point is completely new to me. There might be some tacit following knowledge that I've picked up over the years just following the game, but everything here is completely new. And I have a lead on another one in Arbery. January, do you want to come with me? You are handy with Temtem. No, I'm not. I'm not going with you. I'm not going anywhere with you, pal. I got things to do. There's another lead you could follow. My contact in Kisiwa has been reporting unusual activity for a while. I thought it was nothing, but now I fear it might be Belsato's done. We can't be blindsided again. While I was in Dinez, the Belsato struck here in Amnesia. This time, we need to cover more ground. Who are you supposed to be, Tahini? Okay? Are you like the mayor here? Where's the government elected officials? Huh, Tahini? Alright then, let's deploy our forces. Well, I go to Arbery, January can go to Kisiwa, and rendezvous with your contact. Okay, first things first, guys. Okay, I get it, you're very excited, you got plans. These Belsato whatever seem to be a very big deal to you and your circle of friends, okay? But I don't just do things for free, you get me? I'm starting to realize that I'm pretty good at this old Temtem business, so I was told, you don't do what you're good at for free. Is there not so fast, you're a pro, Carlos, but January isn't. Okay, now I just take offense. Now I'm simply taking offense. It's one thing to get lucky against Lady Lodi once, or distract a few Belsatos for a while. Really, that's one thing? Sophia was jailed by Lady Lodi, and the few Belsatos? I thwarted the entire Volcano gang and the people at the Giant Banyan Tree. Carlos couldn't have done that on his own. What are you on, Tahini? Are you on the... In Dinez, we've got a bit of, you know... Are you on a little bit of that? Because, it almost seems like you lost the plot here. But if Clan Belsato is bigger than we thought, we just can't send January into harm's way like that. So soon after graduating from the dojo, I guess I graduated from the dojo, I wouldn't know. I didn't even get a certificate, if I'm being quite honest, Tahini. I just sort of walked in, walked out. You're called Tahini, you're the boss. I have to leave now if I'm to get that airship for Arbery. I mean, isn't it a rush? I think everything is good now, right? Did we stop the volcano from erupting, by the way? I feel like that's still happening. January, if you manage to convince the boss here, I'll see you in Kisiwa. Find me at the Savannah Club in Uhuru. Well, he's got one thing right. I'm the boss here, and I would never forgive myself if you got seriously hurt while hunting Belsatos. Okay, alright. Tahini, this is kind of patronizing, alright? Because I don't need... You need me! You need me. I don't need you. Alright? At this point, I should have my own dojo. I'm just saying. I should. You'll have to prove to me you have what it takes. Show me you're up to this task. I'm gonna go ahead and check the dojo. Just to see, like, what kind of... Oh, the Nanga dojo. Okay, go. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and heal at its Emporium just to save it in case we do lose by some miracle. She ends up defeating us, which again is an incredible improbability. I'm kidding, I know. Gosh, it sounds so stuck up. I'm just playing, just RPing, just having a little bit of fun. At any rate, if you enjoyed any of this, which I totally wouldn't blame you if you didn't, but if you enjoyed a speck of it, okay, I just want to say thank you for watching it all the way through, okay? I know these videos can be long and abrasive. I am a walking abrasion. Thank you so much for watching. We're gonna wrap it up here. The dojo will be next episode because these are just gonna be very tough to edit and all that stuff. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate washing. Thank you so much for watching the video. I appreciate you, and I will see you in the next one. Until then, bye for now.